A week ago today, that Dallas police officer, Rogelio Santander, was gunned down in the line of duty as he arrested a suspect at a Home Depot. Today, a final farewell. This is a live look inside Lake Point Church in Rockwall, where the funeral has been going on for about an hour now. As many as 4,000 are gathered there to remember the 27-year-old officer, just 3 years on the force. Santander was a 2009 graduate of Skyline High School and the first DPD officer killed on the job since the 2016 ambush in downtown Dallas. Let's listen live to a friend of the officer.
You earned her love because of the amazing person you always were to her. And no matter what people said, all you wanted was for us to be happy. Every time we would go to your mom's house, you would always call your brother and said, "Hey, you better not be sleeping in my bed," because you know he would be. Every anniversary, no matter how big or small, to take me to an Italian restaurant, to buy me my favorite flowers, and to make the moment even more perfect, you would always put our favorite songs. Overall, you are my pusher, my king, and forever my honey. A man like you is rare. You did not care about my position. Better yet, you thought and said, "I'm going to make her the person I know she can be." Never giving up on me when I was giving up on myself. Pushing me to learn how to drive, to get a car twice, to go back to school, to become a better mother and stabilize myself. It's something I am so grateful to you for.
Earlier, we heard from family spokesperson Oscar Romero.
Even now that he didn't live at home, he would call his mom every day just to check on everybody's house, to see how everybody was doing. That's how much he loved them. And he would bring her flowers once in a while, whenever he had a chance, because he was a great son.
And as we look live again, our Hannah Davis was with Officer Santander's colleagues at the Dallas Police Association as they prepared to head to the church and pay their last respects. Here's her report.
This is a tough loss for the entire city, but it's especially difficult for the officers at Dallas PD. So today we asked them to tell us about their colleague, the man that they lost last week, and how they want him to be remembered.
Rogelio was a special kind of officer. He was a young go-getter, and he would want us to remember him and then do what he did every day.
Sadness and inspiration. That's what fellow officers say they feel when they think about their 27-year-old colleague who died serving his city.
Lost one of the finest men and one of the most prime examples of our finest officer that we could have here in the city of Dallas.
This morning, hundreds of officers from across the area boarded buses to go to Rogelio Santander's funeral. Santander was killed last week responding to a call at this Home Depot. His partner, Crystal Almeida, and Home Depot's loss prevention officer, Scott Painter, were also shot. Both are still in the hospital. Ever the fighter, Almeida's colleagues say she can communicate through gestures. And those who worked with the duo say the two young officers were the definition of a team.
You were family. You literally were a brother, sister, because you spent 8 hours a day, every day in that car.
Soft-spoken, but funny once you got to know him. One thing is clear. DPD says Officer Santander is already and will continue to be missed. And it wasn't just officers from Dallas Police. Officers from across the country, San Francisco, Boston, and of course all over Texas, came here this morning to honor their brother in blue. Reporting in Dallas, Hannah Davis, Channel 8 News.